pop in here in the cabin and just have some time just to do a reading for the collective. I'm using my energy oracle cards from Sandra Anne Taylor rather than my tarot deck, and I've picked a few cards that have just come out and connected to my spirit team, and yeah, it's quite an interesting one that's come through. So some of you may resonate with this message, others may not, and that's fine. You just need to just take what you think and leave the rest. So the first card I received was Daughter Spirit. So Daughter Spirit is about a connection to spirit. So some of you may only just recently have realised that there may be a connection here, that people, when they pass over, there is more than meets the eye. They don't just pass, that's that. Then maybe you get messages from spirit. So I've got here the dove, the feathers, so all those sorts of messages that you might get from spirit that like to let you know that they're there. So some of you are noticing these at the moment. I believe it's because you've lost a loved one quite recently, because I've got the broken heart here, and there's a strong connection between these two. I feel the pull between these two. So I feel that someone in spirit is letting one of you know that they're there, and they know how hard it's been for you. They completely understand, and yeah, it's been tough for you losing your loved one. I feel it's a mother. I feel like it's a mother energy that's coming through to me at the moment, and that's been really difficult, because they've been the one that's supported you through times that have been quite difficult, and losing your mum has really shifted so much in your life. Things have changed so much. We all take our loved ones for granted sometimes, and when we lose them in this on the earth plane, it's really difficult to then realise, you know, those hugs that we get, those ringing them up, just speaking to them on the phone. We haven't got that anymore, but this is coming through to say, look, you have got a connection with them. You can connect to them. I know it's slightly differently, but they are saying, we're here. Just listen. Just stop being so busy. Stop getting in your head. Come into your heart centre. Maybe spend some time in nature. I feel like they're in nature with you. They're there watching you, guiding you every step of your way. So, and I know I can see you speaking to them. I can see you having conversations with them, and feel a bit frustrated that you don't get the answers, but they are there. It's just that you're looking too hard and you're being very logical with it. So just step out of your usual day-to-day mind and thinking, and just allow yourself to just experience around you what it is. So getting back the senses of a feeling. You can spend time just in meditation, maybe just being quiet, and then just listen out for messages and things coming through that aren't necessarily coming from yourself. They're in your head, they'll come through into your head, but there might be that you are given a song, you're given an image of something that maybe is really, really dear to their heart. So like, for instance, you might be being given a daffodil because it was their birthday, and things like that. So yeah, it's spirit is just saying that they're always here, they're always with you, and that they want to help you mend your broken heart. And they just said the old cliche, you know, time is a healer, time will heal. You won't forget them, but you will start being able to move on in a way, and just be able to get on with your life without being stuck and without feeling this pain. So it will get easier. They're assuring me of that. It will get easier. And just reach out to others around you, because I feel that you're very much feel like you're on your own at this, but there are others there that have gone through the same as you, and have gone through this grief and this loss. Just connect with people, like-minded people. They're there to help you, sort of help each other. You've got the hostilities card has come through. So the hostilities card and the thinking man. So like I said, it's about you getting out of your head. You're having to think a lot about things. So the hostilities is bringing up things that are happening in the world today. Turn the telly off, I'm being told. Turn the telly off, don't watch the news. Be in the present, be in the now, because you can't do anything within that. If you're living in fear because you're worrying about what might be happening with things that are being shown on TV, you can't do anything about that. There's nothing you can do. You might be able to plan to a certain degree, but just being able to come back in this moment, in this time, so coming back to your breath, being able to just witness what the breath does to your body, how you sit, how you center yourself, being aware of yourself, being more present. It will take you out of your head. You don't need to think all the time. You don't need to make a plan all the time. You can be a bit more sporadic, have a bit more fun. And yeah, Spirit are very much saying you need to be able to get out of your head. And by doing that, we've got the blossoming abundance. So we've got spring equinox coming up. We've got the start of spring, and this is saying to me, if you look around you, you can see all the flowers blooming into something beautiful. You know, the colours, it's been really, really dark and depressive over winter. I must admit, it's been really difficult this year for lots of us. And it's just saying to me that just look out there, watch it all unfold, because it's like everything's been hibernating, and now it's the time to bloom, and it's time for you to bloom. It's time to you to like come out of your shell again. I feel some of you have gone into your shell and been really really like the hermit. You've retreated, and that's understandable in the winter, but you need to get out there again. You need to show yourself. You need to be that person that blooms again. And I feel like the grief that you've had has consumed you and consumed who you are, what you are, where you want to go. And I feel like you need to be able to get that blossoming part of you back. It's there, and you just need to remember what you were doing, like this time last year, how beautiful it was when spring came in, what things you were doing with your family and your friends. Pick up those things, get in contact with your friends again, get in contact with family that you haven't spoken to for a while, and just do those things. Obviously make sure, I feel some of you with this card, where is it? The hostilities. I feel some of you, you've probably burnt bridges with some of the people that you've been friends with, and you've said enough's enough. So maybe it's time for you to make new connections, go to new things, start new hobbies up, find like-minded people, because I think when you've gone through loss, it does change you. It does change your outlook in life. Sometimes though for the better, because you realise what you've been doing to yourself, but maybe you've been to get over your grief, maybe you've spent time where you've overindulged, you've not been very kind to yourself, and you just need to be kind to yourself and realise that you are worthy of the love that you give to yourself. You're worthy of the time and the effort, and you're worthy of being happy. You are entitled to being happy. Spirit want you to be happy. Your loved ones in spirit want you to be happy. They're watching you, and they're very proud of you. So I think that's the message for us all, really, that we're here to enjoy ourselves, and our default is happiness. and everything else that comes with it, the burden, the pain, you know, it can be the suffering, the grief. That is part of being human, but it's also understanding to make us stronger and grow as a human being, and grow within our community, with our friends and family. So yeah, just remember you're not alone in this, and they're always there. Spirit, and your family and spirit, they're always there. And you know, find people that you know will be truly supportive of you, and those that aren't, you don't need to be in their lives. You can choose to walk away. So I hope that resonates with some of you, and obviously have a lovely day today. Friday tomorrow, like I said, it's the start of the spring equinox, so it's time for us to get rid of the old and blossom into something new. So yeah, just spend some time thinking about what you'd like to do, where you'd like to what your next step will be, and what you'd like to do differently, and just go do it. Take action. Aries as well as coming in, and Aries is about taking action. We've had this time in the Pisces season, it's all a bit hairy fairy and all a bit daydreamy. That's my sign. But Aries is about taking action, and just going forth, and getting things done, getting the things done that you want. And take care anyway. Speak to you soon.